everyone. I'm Cheryl Beauvais, Executive Director, and I'm honored to be able to come to you this morning and give you your daily vitamin. What I want to share with you today is something that I shared with my team a couple of weeks ago, and there are three types of people in this world: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who wonder what happened. Well, I'm here this morning to tell you from my 27 years experience in this business, to be successful, you have to be the person that makes things happen. We have access to tons of fabulous training from so many people in our field, in our home office, through Consultants Corner. But one thing that you can't get from Consultants Corner is something that's missing that is like a key component of this business, and that is to take your training and do networking. Take your business and actually network your business. And sometimes that can be a scary word to people and it's out of your comfort zone, but all networking is, I mean, we have a fabulous product line, fabulous training. All networking is sharing that and talking about it with other people. So we have to do more people work in this business than we do product and paperwork. Networking, yes, can be out of some of your comfort zone just because you haven't done it enough, but I'm here to tell you that networking is where the magic happens. Networking and talking to people is truly the heart of Pampered Chef. It makes you genuine, it makes you approachable. You build a relationship with someone, and then when that happens, people are comfortable with you and they will want to know what you do. They will want to have you in their home. They will just be interested in what you have to offer. So talking to people is how we book parties, we build our teams, and we achieve the level of leadership that perhaps you desire. And it also strengthens your business pipeline. And you will find the more you talk to people and you get to know people, then you won't ever find yourself in a rut in your business. And striking up a conversation, it will become very, very fun once you do it over and over and over again. It's just like anything else. When you're not used to doing it, it might seem uncomfortable because it's change, and we all know that change is uncomfortable. But the more you do it, the better it feels. So my first challenge to you is to avoid drive-thrus. We have become a very busy society where, I mean, back in the day when my kids were little, oh my gosh, how did I wish so much, especially when they were sick, that there was a drive-through pharmacy, because it was horrible to leave urgent care or whatever, and then you're like, okay, now I got to pick up this prescription and go inside. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to get off on a tangent here, but that's when a drive-through is good. But otherwise, drive-throughs, I know they're convenient, but you can't talk to people when you go through a drive-through. So I challenge you to avoid drive-throughs. Like now you can order groceries online, but then you miss the opportunity to network and talk to people. When you go to the bank, get out of the car and go in. And actually face-to-face have a conversation. The grocery store, the post office. If you have time to volunteer at schools and churches, extracurricular activities, community activities. Don't just be that person that sits there quietly and does paperwork. When you're out actually having a conversation with someone, like I said, you will build a relationship with them, and you will become more approachable. And once you build a relationship, then it's very easy to share your Pampered Chef business with them. When you're invited to go somewhere, don't just stay home. Go to parties. Even if you don't feel like going, go, because you're going to be out there meeting people. This is a people business. You have to get out there and meet people. Join groups. One of my favorite groups that I found out about through my son Travis is called Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a group of like-minded people that get together and they practice public speaking. And I'll tell you, I've come a long way with public speaking, and some days better than others. Some days I worry about it, but the more I do it, and that's why I appreciate that Karen Josephus asked me to do the Daily Vitamin, because it just gets me out of my comfort zone. The more I do it, the more comfortable I get, And the more I get to know all of you, or you wouldn't get to know me. So anyway, Toastmasters is a great place to practice that. So it's nationwide. So find one in your area. But be genuine when you get out and you talk to people. An example was I was in Kroger, it's our grocery store, just a few days ago, and everybody had all the people that were at the checkouts had like these crazy hats and like boas and different things on, and so I was the man in my line had this little, he was like a big guy, but he had this little tiny hat on his head, and it was kind of funny. So I said, cute hat, when he was checking out running my groceries through. And he said, oh, today's Fun Friday, and we all get to dress up and do just something kind of silly. And it just, it puts a smile on our customer's face, which again, customer service, that's what we're all about. And I said, wow, that is great. I said, so do you bring your own costumes? He goes, well, they have a box, costumes we can pick from. But he said, I'm into theater, so I have a lot of my own things. And I said, oh, really, theater? Where do you do that? The conversation just started to flow. Well, I found out that he's a female impersonator. And I found that quite interesting. And I found out something about him that I would have never known had I not just struck up a conversation and said, nice hat. Gave him a compliment, and then, inquired instead of going, why are all these people in Kroger dressed crazy? I just talked to them. So everywhere you go, there are people that are going to be offering customer service. And so seek those people out and really listen to them. And don't be, I try to, everybody runs into those people that when you're talking, you can tell they're already thinking about what they're going to say to you. Don't be that person. Really listen to that person and be interested and ask questions about them. And that's how you build a relationship with them. This is a people business. Yes, we sell food choppers. We sell rock crocs. We have a great product business. But like I said earlier, be genuine and talk to people, and then you'll build a solid relationship with your customers. Just like when we coach our hosts, as we build a solid relationship with them. When they get to know us, you will find they don't cancel on you. They will partner with you because they want to help you, and you make it more about them. That's how the magic happens. It has to be more about them. You can't just go out and about and just start asking people to help you, because people will shy away from that. So I've learned that. That's something, a very strong quality that I like to practice, and I want to share with you to really do. The best way to start a relationship with someone is to offer them a compliment. We live in a world where people hear more complaints than they do compliments. So when someone gives you great customer service, let's say you're in a clothing store, how many times does somebody come up, or any place, and they say, hey, is there something I can help you with? Our first response is usually, no, thank you. I don't need any help. Don't do that. Say, yeah, actually, I'm looking for, fall's coming, I'm looking for some jeans, and explain what you're looking for. And just give a conversation with them. And then if they give you great customer service, compliment them. And it's a great segue into saying, in my business, customer service is a huge deal. And when I run into people like you, I'd like to just let you know that you've done an exceptional job servicing me today. And I'd like to just leave you with a little gift, and you can give them like a little season's best, and just say, I just want to thank you, because not everybody pays attention and really cares about their customers, and I can tell that you do. And I'd love to add you to my contact information. If you give me your information, I could add you to my VIP list for my business. And then they usually ask you what my business is. And my VIP list is just my newsletter list. All I do is put them in my contacts, and then they get my monthly newsletter. And I tell them, you'll get recipes, I give you product tips, and they're usually interested. So I want to also leave you with one more challenge, and that is to take time each week to intentionally compliment someone. Everywhere you go, there's someone that is servicing you. Look for 10 people each week that you can find something out about them. It's called the 10-10-10. This is actually from Director Bound. It's a training that Pampered Chef has on Consultants Corner for directors to be able to share with their teams. And it's called 10-10-10 Networking. And what you want to do is you want to take a piece of paper and divide it in 3 columns. And the first column will be write down 10 places that you go every week. So that might be you might walk your dog or go to the gym or the post office. Maybe it's the bank. Maybe you go to work outside of Pampered Chef. Schools, grocery stores, kids activities, church, cooking, your cooking show. You go to the auto mechanic, the gas station, just 10 places that you go. And then write down 10 people that you see every time you go to that place. And you do not know their name. You may just know them like she always wears her hair up in a bun or a ponytail, or he has glasses, or he always has a nice smile, or just write down 10 people that you see when you go to these places. Now, if you drive through these places, you're not going to see these people. So maybe write down your 10 places and then start jotting down 10 people you see. And then find something out about each person that you didn't know before each time you run into him. So the man in the grocery store, okay, I found out he's a woman impersonator. I found out that he gets big awards for doing this. And I asked him, like, where does he go to do this? And so my next conversation will be, I'll ask him, when he does it in town, and if sometimes I could maybe, I don't know, but I'll just go into asking more information and showing a genuine interest in him, and then we'll talk about what I do. And then I'll carry around, what I recommend that you carry around 10 recipe cards and or 10 mini catalogs, and make it a goal to give out 10 of these. And I always put my business card on there, and everybody likes a recipe. And I'll just say, hey, thank you. It was really a pleasure, getting to know you today. And it might be just, hey, I see you every day at the gym. We see each other, we smile at each other, but we've never exchanged names. What's your name? And then I might say, hey, I just want to leave you something. This is what I do. And then it goes from there. And that's how you build relationships in this business. And you build trust with people. And then it segues into perhaps they want to learn a new recipe. You can just start talking about your business once you get to know someone, instead of talking about your business and not getting to know that person. So I hope that, again, you remember there are 3 types of people in the world. There are people who make things happen. There are people who watch things happen. And there are people who wonder, what happened? Which person are you going to be? I hope you're the person that's going to make things happen. Go out today and make somebody's day. Be genuinely interested in someone. This is a people business. A lot of people say the products sell themselves, but I'm here to tell you the products are fantastic. But it is you, it is your personality, it is your genuine love and care for the other person that's going to get them interested in what you have to offer, be it a Pampered Chef cooking class, be it join your team. I tell you that networking is the secret ingredient. It is where the magic happens. So don't ever leave it out. I hope you are excited to get started. It's very easy to write down 10 places that you go. And if you don't have 10 places to go, maybe it's because you don't go out enough. So again, thank you for letting me bring your daily vitamin to you today. I hope you have a fantastic week and you are more conscientious every place you go to make somebody feel good, because it'll come back to you. Make it a great day, and thanks for listening. Bye-bye.